Alright, let's look at the homework 2.7, problem number 7. We want to find f prime of a for this function. Alright, so let's do that. Alright, so using the definition, f prime of a is equal to, right, limit as h approaches 0. Alright, then we have f of a plus h, so it's a square root of, right, so every time you see x we put the a plus h there, so it's a 2 minus 2 times a plus h, right, minus f of a, so f of a would be just a square root of 2 minus 2a and all over h. Right, so we can use the same trick. We've seen this difference of square roots, so we can just multiply top and bottom by square root of, right, 2 minus 2 times a plus h, right, then we put the plus sign instead of the negative sign, then square root of 2 minus 2a, and then you just have to do the same thing so that we don't change the quantity. So I'm gonna just copy this right on the bottom. Alright, then we can multiply out. Right, so we have we still have limit as h approaches 0. Then we have denominator, we can't do much, so I'm just gonna write that down. So it's h times square root of 2 minus 2 times a plus h plus square root of 2 minus 2a. Right, so on top, if you multiply it out, you're gonna have so this is a minus b, a plus b deal. So we have a squared minus b squared. So a squared would be 2 minus, right, I'm gonna just go ahead and multiply out. So we have 2a minus 2h, right, minus square of that is going to be simply 2 minus 2a. Right, so this way we can cancel out. Let's say you have a positive 2 minus 2, right, then there's a negative 2a minus negative 2a, so you can cancel those out. Alright, then what's left is just only one term here, negative 2h. So it has h in there, so we can cancel h on the bottom and h on top. Alright, then we can let h goes to 0. So here this h goes to 0. Right, so what's left would be, we would have negative 2 on top, and on the bottom you would have a square root of 2 minus 2a, and you have 2 of those, so you have a 2 times square root of 2 minus 2a, right, and in this case we can still cancel 2 and the 2 here, so it's going to be negative 1 on top. So you're gonna get you're gonna get the negative 1 on top over square root of 2 minus 2a. Alright, so let's type it in. Alright, so we got negative 1 over square root of 2 minus 2a. Alright, so let's go down and submit for testing. Alright, it came back and looks like we got this one correctly. Alright, that's it. I hope that this was clear.